Welcome to our new series in Elder Kings 2. We have something a little new. We're going to be scrolling all the way up here into Skyrim and north into this little nice area here of, what is this? Sostheim. There we go. And of course on Sostheim we have Reeklings, a type of goblin. And we specifically are playing Boss Hroth of the Nosebiters. So let's get in and start looking around and what's going on. So first of all, on Solstheim, the Reeklings themselves are all what are called goblin shamanisms. So they are followers of Malakath, who also follow Muluk the Blue, call him Muluk the Blue God. Our character is Boss Hroth of the Nosebiters of House Skeever. And their words are, for our foes, the axe, for our friends, also the axe. He is an interesting guy. And why is he an adventurer? Well, because he is Ratish. And while Ratish is a Muluk cult, they venerate the strength found in small, scurrying things of the world, like persistence, ingenuity, scavenging, and consuming everything in its path. Which is why they really don't have many things that they're not allowed to do. So pretty much everything is accepted, and very few things are shunned. Even, we go down here, worship of Boethia, but pretty much everything's accepted. And even on their sins and virtues, it's mostly, still being weak, forgiving, scared, things like that are not good. But they also have mastery of undeath, allowing for liches and necromancy. They have contempt for the weak, which is a basic goblin thing and Malakath thing. And then they have Tasients, which executions earn piety. Executions never cost prestige. We get raid for captives if we ever get landed. And we can start practicing Satience. There we go. Not a lot of TS's in English, so that word's always fun. I don't even know if you pronounce the T. I've always said Satience, but it may just be Satience. Anyway, I'll look it up. Why not? And say it correctly. But basically, this allows us to take this option to increase this power over time, which gives us longer lifespan, skills, etc. So basically, this kind of living longer and being a necromancer. So this cult is very small. It is us and our 15 followers are all who are goblins and reeklings, or all follow this radish culture. And then we have the other followers as well. So we have 100 reekling butchers who are kind of the whole. So 115 people follow this cult. And we have kind of become the head of the cult because of our magical abilities. We are attuned. We are apprentice magician. So we do have some magicka. And because of that, that allows us to take this decision to become a necromancer. And this necromancy in the Satience is like really what has pushed us out of our culture, and it makes everyone hate us. So if we look at the Reekling rulers, they all absolutely hate us. So we're going to become a necromancer, and we are going to study openly, and we are going to, we're going to buy some books. So we're going to try to become a necromancer. I think that the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cast a spell, just for some protection. We have necromancy, but we don't know anything yet, so that's fine. We can go over and we can see on our, I don't think we have a necromancy tree. Oh, because we haven't become a necromancer yet. But let's go ahead and cast spell, and I think we'll do turn undead. Oh yeah, we'll do resilience, I think. Yeah, we'll do resilience. We'll do that as a grand. We lose 80, and I think we have 138. So we can do that as a grand. That builds us up, but it also, we're learning new magic, which makes our stress go up, but we have resilience, injury resistance, so our prowess gets a +5. We have a massive boost to our disease resistance, so that is very good. And that pushed our prowess up to 23. So, very good. And our wife is pregnant. Very nice, which is interesting because she does not like men. But, you know, she is a follower of Radish and understands that we do need to support ourselves. And then we have a field mage. So let's see who is also pregnant. And let's see, can we have her do magic? I guess it's, well, we don't want her to cast a spell. We want her to do magic. But give orders to your mage how we want them to use it. I trust you. Cast only on my direct orders. I trust you to use it wisely. Don't use hostile spells. I mean, she can do whatever she wants. She's a goblin. I mean, that is one of the things. We're very free people. However, let's go ahead and keep looking. We are Reeklings, which means that we are goblins. We are a minority breed of goblin kin present in northern Tamrial. We mostly Skyrim and thrived communities in Silstein. We are blue skinned and most often worshipped by blue god of Malakath, who is Muluk. Okay, and if we look at the Radish as well, we are, where's it at? We have a strong goblinkin heritage. So this is very interesting, and we will be trying to get our goblinkin turned over time. Maybe we'll see. We need to move camp. So we're going to be moving camp down here, and we're going to be plundering. We're pretty much going to plunder. So we are goblins, and that does mean that you should be expecting a lot of shenanigans. And then we need, this is pretty dangerous, right? Yeah, there's a lot of danger. So let's go, we'll just go private army. Doesn't help a lot, does it? No, not really. So we'll take off private army, and we will go with experienced captains. Our gold is pretty much going to be gone, but we are going to be getting where we're going and having, I think, making some money. Each night, one fire becomes the hub of the camp's social activity, people coalescing around my inner circle to whack tongues and trade friendly barbs. Tonight is no exception. Look, all I'm saying, Chortles rolled to the giggling of some other followers, is that poor Tuss is ready for a fight any time, and that's a good thing. Better than the ugliest mugs around do the fighting they have the least to do. Of course, inebriating guffaws break out from the easily pleased onlookers that all seems to be wearing on Tuss. Tuss is our bodyguard, and our champion is Rule. We're just going to soak it all in. We're going to let them be who they are. We expect certain things to be happening because of goblins. A liar. Seek the liar. I hear the footsteps of someone approaching me from behind on the ship. Maik really does go everywhere. Maik traveled a long way before getting here, as he heard many were calling for his wisdom. Some demand that the Imga show themselves. Maik answered that the Imga will reveal themselves and they can be represented in a proper fashion. As I turn my head to call the guards, the strange wanderer mutters, Maik is done talking, and disappears from my sight. Good riddance, I guess. So we gained some inscrutable Khajiit wisdom, and our learning has went up by 1. A winged thief. I'm stirred from my relaxing trip across the great blue sea by sudden shriek. I spent into the stores below deck and am horrified to find a seagull beside the shredded remains of our supplies. Its feathers stretched thin against its foul, bloated belly. In my rage, I could have killed the repugnant winged menace right there. But I was stopped by my follower, Philippe. My follower? That's interesting. When did I get a non... Okay, so we got a new follower. That is really funny. And she hates me. Let's see. I mean, I don't really care about her. Yeah, I'm going to kill her. And I'm going to dismiss her. I don't really need a non-goblin in my care. Wait, why don't we have any contract? We have one, and it's we're not going back to escort him. Like, no. However, we can murder Chiefess Yisra. And this is... So who does she want me to kill? Alright, so she wants me to kill someone. Yeah. We're heading back, I guess. That's really funny. We just got there. Now we're going to be out of gold, but that's okay. We're going to get some gold on our way. Oh, and we hired a new captain. Do you need a wife? I don't have anyone for you. Let's say investigate the derelict ship. And we found 15 gold. Very nice. So we're back out of debt. Inspiration, a change in direction. A traveler claiming to be employed under my champion Knock Knock is brought before me, carrying a message from the adventurer. Fear not, my great lord, for Knock Knock is in good health. I bring you news of the possibility to find an even greater adventure. You see, Knock Knock took a wrong turn somewhere and is now near Munsarabi. So they are down here. That's fine. Knock Knock travel companion unfurls a dirty map to show me where they ended up. He has enough funds to make it to Skyrim as planned, but suggests that with some additional funding, he can chase up on a local rumor and bring home a great artifact. The volume's a little loud. Yeah, I mean, Knock Knock has their orders. I'm not too worried about that. And that like weird like cicada noise. It's back again. Oh well. So we are going to go for success chance, and we'll just auto invite. 100%. Learning necromancy, having second thoughts. The more I learn about necromancy, the clearer it becomes to me how dangerous a path it is. There are many examples of great minds that have lost themselves in these dark practices, become twisted beyond recognition, and falling to beings with powers much greater and terrible than those of any mortal. These poor souls are now cursed to live like their own creations, mindless pawns in a greater game. Is this a risk worth taking? What power could be worth such a fate? Yeah, I'm not turning away. We do need to lose some stress. We can't do that right now, though. We can gather provisions, though. Alright, we got some more provisions. And we got this going. Let's see. We haven't had our kid yet. We do need to see. We don't have any friends. So Grimstall. Let's go ahead. He is albino. Nice. So he will need. Why don't you educate your own child? There we go. And then speed through. Inspiration. I received a letter from my adventurer, vividly recounting his recent escapades. I have been spearheading a grand expedition into the forgotten depths of Sylviard, where the allure of radiant gem beckoned. A local adventurer named Ulfar debated its fate with me. He claims that he got there first, and therefore he's the treasure's rightful owner. You stole the treasure. You stole the treasure. You dueled him. You used magic. Oh, they were defeated. No, knock knock. I'm already learned so much. Okay, so we're progressing. Powerful bears in the taiga. My lord, a message from your adventurer Knock Knock. My search has led me to the taiga of Sovjord. They are notoriously bear infested, but I have good reason to think that my goal is here. Let's see. So were they injured? I think maybe they survived that. All right. We're at 10%. We're going to speed up a bit. Cradled by death. Oh no. My daughter was stillborn. It's unfortunate. Inspiration. Bandits on the road. For 10 days and 10 nights, me and my party have been hiding. The bandit Lady Flora has set a blockade on the road. We must travel. What do you advise? Keep low. No guts, no glory. We'll just pay her. A well-oiled machine. Our little force of tents putting itself up every few evenings is something we've gotten very, very good at. For one, then another, with people and tools spreading out down the line. Tim and Zrol, who generally got along in the past, seem to especially bonded tonight as they aid one another. A place for everything. Good to see those two getting along. Ooh, learning necromancy. After countless hours, I finally accumulated the secret knowledge and mystical abilities needed to be a necromancer. I have seen a glimpse of the things that lie beyond death, and I am forever changed. Due to the new sources of magicka I opened up, I can feel it pumping strongly through my veins. It is now time to make use of it. Soon, everyone on Nirn will see what I am capable of. I have become a necromancer. So, our learning is +2. Our dread goes up. We have more lifestyle experience, more arcana. And this is virtuous to rats, so they should all like us more. Let's see. Cast spell. Still don't think I have anything. Oh, raise a skeletal knight. You raise a skeletal knight. This is our new courtier. Look at him. He's a little skeletal knight. He's a little. We've raised a Reekling knight. That's hilarious. He is not very good. Wow. Okay. There's our little Reekling knight. That's hilarious. Wait. He died on his own? We didn't make any money. Oh my god. Okay. Let's try to abduct this foe then. Yeah, now they like us. We're going into debt. This is horrendous. She's pregnant again. The season of change. As we prepare to set off the morning, I see Yozarka stand outside the camp all alone. As I walk over to talk to her, I notice a change in the wind. Surprisingly, a warm breeze caresses my face for a moment. I know a noticeable change from the cold weather we've recently had. It is finally spring. Get back on your horse. Yeah, it's an opportunity to rest. Alright, make it. We're trying to kill this Reekling. We have. Everything should be fine. We can go up to 100. Faithful visitor. The campfire crackles, illuminating a figure entering our circle. She moves with vigor despite the lateness of the hour, hand wrapped around a walking stick. Do you have a place for a man of Muluk? She smiles at me, hopefully dirty clothes resting in the stiff breeze. A shaman, maybe, but not a shaman of radish faith. That much I can tell. A few of my fellow believers shuffle their feet. Stay at night and tell us your stories. Yeah, that's fine. She can stay. Do no more than what is necessary. Very good. She reduced our symptoms. Yeah, I know I'm in debt. Let's see. Become a great conqueror. We don't have anything there. Champion the Reekling cultures. Become a lich. So we have to master necromancy, and we have to get 100. That you have 100. I mean, that's not going to be hard, but we have to master necromancy. So we're going to need to switch to necromancy once we can switch and get down to master necromancy. All right. Nordic Whispers. I receive a missive from my adventurer. I have developed into a barrow, an ancient burial mound from the age of the dragon cult. Hundreds of long-perished warriors, stuffed, preserved, and staked into the walls to stand upright, each with their own room. It was a palace for the damned, lost to time. Knowing on my duty to seek knowledge for our realm, I considered stealing a relic from the tomb when my guide was watching to bring you. You can probably imagine what I did next. You didn't disturb the dead. You brought one of the warrior swords. You become owner of the ancestral Nordic sword. I mean, I don't have any weapons, so that might be a good idea. You gain tomb robber. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Or the urn. I'm gonna go sword. Oh, this is. Well, we'll sell it. That's fine. It's a pedestal item. I missed that. As we trudge through the roads, a building hove into view. The battered sign outside. I'm afraid I must. All right. So, and we have a son, and he can be Krakow. It's a fine name. And Krakow is attuned. Very nice. So he is going to be learning, and I will be educating. I think probably me. Yeah. Will not be trained on the arts magicka as the child's culture neither has the codified magical studies, lunar mysteries, or schools of magic. Does not have a tradition unlocking magical education. That's fine. I will. Let's see. A familiar reflection. I remember the day when my first child, Krakow, a beautiful boy, was born. Memories like these. You pay 15 to Krakow, you lose 14 stress, we become a friend. I don't have that sort of money. That's fine. Travails of a cook. I don't think we're being unreasonable, snarks the cook, who presumably drew the short straw in coming to speak to me. Stocking up on some of the little luxuries that make our food bearable. I sigh, wary of the conversation. We can probably, yeah, we'll look for some. And we found some provisions, and we are well again. Good. Okay. Wait. He died again? This is. Oh my gosh. Look at this. We lost it again. All right. Well, we're going to have to make money on our court artifacts that we're going to sell. So, let's visit the tribal holding. We're going to go to this hooded figure. At the hooded figure suddenly slips to the tavern and down a stairwell into the cellar. At the bottom he sits. I assume you recognize me by my reputation. The criminal Zanabi. I have tenderized people for slighter insults. Now what do you want? I could use a man of your skills, Zanabi. Wow, look at that. But he does not like that. No. Could you teach me the craft? I don't. Think of something else. Sell some artifact. Yeah, I'm gonna sell that. Crown Crier. I would some traveling. Diplomacy. Let's do some traveling. They're easy. So we're gonna head back. We're gonna leave, and then I think we can go right back. It is weird that it's like you can only sell once per turn. Because if I go back, I think I can. Yeah, I can immediately sell. There we go. And now let's see. Go ahead and get provision capacity, well prepared, supply duration, travel safety. We want the terrain decision, actually. And we're going to get islands. That's where we're from. And then we have contracts available. That's good. Can we switch over to... We still can't switch. Okay. Fight corruption, escort emissary. We're going to escort an emissary. We're going to travel safely and swiftly. And we're not going to plunder. This is all volcanic ashlands. So let's do mercenary guard. Wait, did I actually do captains? Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. What a waste of money. Make shelter. Okay, and we have brought him to where he's going, so we made some money. And unfortunately, we ran into a quarrelsome lot. As we trekked through Tin Alda, our caravan has stopped at a clearing bordered by tiny scrub. Scrub? I don't know. I proceeded toward the commotion, only to find Arvin and Giz having an irate row. He's another mercenary company. You're the one who whined on this entire journey, squealing, "Are we there yet? Come now, surely you can make amends." Let's see. Arvin leaves your entourage. Giz leaves your entourage. I mean, he's not. Why is he even in my entourage? Yeah, I don't really care. It is known that the Ashlander people are ardent believers in the High Velothi faith and do not take kindly to non-believers. Nevertheless, Zerganapal is on our route, so we must pass through. Quickly through, the villagers' vengeful eyes set upon us like a bull netch prowling its mill. I mean, we know this is going to happen. We're a bunch of goblins running around. No one's going to be happy about that. We're going to try... no, we lost the debate. And we had another sun fraud. Unfamiliar rations. The culture in Tapshi is unfamiliar to me, and some of their customs equally alien. You know what? Blend it in. Let's try it out. So we had another son. He is handsome. And he has Arcana as well, but he is not attuned. So we are going to probably, what is this, diplomacy? Because he's, you know what? We'll just make him. We'll put him in diplomacy, and then he can be trained by our courtier. Okay, and I think we're back. So now we can do another escort emissary. Oh, we'd have to go all the way up there. Court of faction. These are just, I don't want any of this stuff. We can make a request. Get some gold. Oh, we are a fugitive. You are a fugitive. Alright, well, in that case, let's move down. Let's go to the city. There's a lot going on there. 1,500 to get there. We would be... Let's not walk. Let's customize route. Just take the sea. And then we don't even need mercenary guards now. And then instead we can... I don't even know if that's going to do anything, but we'll plunder. Alright. And we visited the Puzzle Canal, the city of Vivek. Criminal contracts. Mug wealthy citizenry. Now it's happening. Where's this at? Ashcan. We move, and then it's like all the way back up here. This is crazy. And then this one is also a mug. This one's closer. We're going to accept this. We are going to sell because I don't want to walk over all of this. Travel. Apply and travel. Oh no, we're going to walk back. Let's just do this, and then can we customize the route? Alright, that's what we'll do. So that we come back the other way. Knives out. Let's do this. And we made 50 gold. Now, this is where it starts happening. This is what I'm talking about right here. Now, we become some bandits. Some goblin bandits. The end we passed. Right there. Oh, scheme discovered. Knives out. 50 more. Let's start building. We need to upgrade. We need 200. Now we can upgrade our pavilion. Knives out. We're going to keep doing this. We're not going to stop until we've made all the money we can. A friendly clamor. It's tough to describe what's so appealingly intimate about the low buzz of a camp settling in for the evening. Maybe it's the hunger for loot and plunder on every follower's face. All of this forms a quiet, comforting blanket of familiarity. Retire to my own tent, perhaps a shave and a haircut. It'll look immaculate. I think our leader for this. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's only have one diplomacy. Starving soldiers. I figure summer's in a camp, dirty and tired. They were more like me. All of us left to rot after every petty conflict. Our sword arms work as well as ever. Our lot is to wonder and starve. We're the only ones left who won't rob the vulnerable for food. You better than I and more foolish. Every eligible minute-armed regiment gains up to 24 soldiers. They join our camp. Let's see. Bring to old soldiers. Our prestige goes up. I mean, I don't really have... Like, we're mostly against nobles. I mean, that's who we're really pillaging. So... And I don't need her. I think I need the champions. I mean, my champions are better than her. So, I think she can just take out. Learning from the best. 2 of my agents seem to have found common cause. Impressed by his compatriot's skill with wits. Oh, now I went up in prestige. I'm illustrious. Excellent. He has become pensive. Stewardship and learning. So, well, that's good because he's focused on learning. A base of 1. That's funny. Good for them. Good for them. They're all becoming friends. Mug, see, gains ancient at the heart. 2 advantages. Secrecy. I mean, we could fire it at any point, so we'll just give it 2 more advantages. Lay of the land. Yeah, I think actually the detailed map would be useful. So let's see. Yeah, I think we'll buy the detailed map. Oh, we've had a lifestyle, and I've just been yammering. Let's see. Designated train uses 25% less. Unlocks the quartermaster officer. Yeah, we'll do that to get a quartermaster. And then we will switch over. The body is merely a vessel for the real power that lies within souls and vestiges. To manipulate these is a way towards the splendor. Learning and intrigue. So our learning goes up. That's good. There is a great and horrible knowledge stowed away in the plains of oblivion. Our diplomacy and stress gain. Blood magic focus. Every step towards true power demands sacrifices, but those who are unwilling to pay the price are going to reap worthy rewards in the end. Health penalty, but our prowess goes up. I think our prowess is already fine. Yeah, it's already 24. So we need more intrigue and learning. Our courtier and guest speeding goes down, but that's fine. Select that so that we can start learning, going down our tree 2 master necromancy. We're almost at 20, so we'll wait for that to hit 20. Personal physician. Oh no. She died in her sleep. Let's go. First of all, let's get a quartermaster. Let's get a porter. And let's get a personal physician. Oh, our agent was discovered, but that's okay. Did it immediately, and it was successful. And we are returning, and we have returned. Okay. So I think that's where we're going to leave it. We're at 159. We can build something new. We'll start that when we get back. We'll look at those options. We have become a necromancer. We are on our path. He probably wants to become a lich. That's the goal of every great ratish. I don't know about every, but definitely as the leader of the cult, he wants to, see it forward. Oh, we had 1 Reekling son and we had 1 normal goblin son. Pretty cute, but our wife is sick. Oh. That's unfortunate. Let's actually cast a spell on her. Resilience. Heals wounds, severely wounded. She's just ill. Yeah, so we're gonna do grand resilience, which helps her out. So she should be feeling better soon. All right, and that is where we are going to end it for today. Thanks for joining, and yeah, come back for another episode soon to continue following Boss Hroth of the Nosebiters as he continues across the land, bringing goblin mayhem to everyone. Thanks again, and see you all next time.